So now let's just start with how you have to do the GST setting. So to enable the GST setting in Zoho Books, what you have to do, you have to just go to the setting parts here under taxes and compliance, click on taxes. So once you click on taxes, here you will be able to see that there is GST settings. Okay, so we will go on GST settings. So in the initial first module, we have discussed a part of GST setting कि वो कैसे करते हैं. Now we are going to see it in a full-fledged way. Okay. So this GST setting. So once you click on GST, you will be able to see what are the details that are required. So you can enable the GST number. Once you enter the GST number, it will provide you the details of the taxpayer. Okay. So this GST number is on a random basis. तो आपको वो सारी details आपको यहाँ पर show हो जाएगी, which is registered under the GST portal. Okay. Then you have to select the registration type, whether it is regular or composite. Then legal business name. So mostly it happens automatically once you enter the GST number. But for our Thai version, we have entered that side. Okay. You have to mention it here, GST registered on. आपने कब registration किया है, that date, whether reverse charge is applicable for you in the sales transaction. So it is very much important if reverse charge is applicable, just tick this one, but mostly it is not present in all the cases. Also mention whether you are dealing with import and export. If yes, then tick this one. Otherwise, so import, export ka, custom duty ka, all this function will not get enabled in your Zoho Books. So if you have import, you have to just mention the custom duty tracking account. So we have created just a normal expense account, that is custom duty, and all the duty related expenses will get debited in this account. Okay. Or either you are a digital service provider, then you have to take this one so that you can track overseas digital services also in Zoho Books. So ऐसे बहुत सारे options available है, and you have to take only those options that are relevant to your organization. Okay. So this was about GST setting, the basic one. Now here, this is related to online filing. Okay. So just provide the portal details here. That means monthly GST username, whether you want the duration from which you want to create your GST returns from Zoho Books. So यहाँ पर you mention the GST registration on date, and here you will mention from when you want to generate GST return in Zoho Books. Okay. So the main reason behind this is that you will be able to generate this returns after, say I have selected April 2025. So I will be able to file returns after April 2025 only. So once I suppose that I want to file it for June. So once I complete April, May, then only I will be able to file the returns of June from Zoho Books. So it is always advisable to mention the first tax return date properly in the GST setting part. Okay. And whether you want to make any approval process for the GST filing. Suppose that I am an accountant, I create the GST 3B and everything, and then I want my senior accountant to check the same and then file the return. So you will select the approval here on the basis of the users that are available in your organization. So currently I am selecting my organization, this one, because I am the single user. So मैंने अपना ही नाम यहाँ पर select किया. But here you can mention the other, your senior accountant name here, so that they can verify and then file the return. Okay. So this way you can select the approvals. And you will click on save. So this is about creating online setting for GST filing. So अभी आपको यही करना है और कुछ नहीं. If you have any tax preferences, default tax rate for your organization, you can create it here. Okay. Now you have multiple GST in your organization. Say you have 5, 6, 10 GST number. So whether you will be able to file all the returns from here, the answer is yes. You just have to enter your GST number. Every GST details you have to enter in the similar way. जैसे अभी आपने महाराष्ट्र का हेड ऑफिस का किया था, Similar way, you have to enter all the branches and other locations also GST number, and then individually you will be able to find each GST number with the respective location. Okay, you have to just enable the online filing details properly as well as the general details. That's it. Nothing much complicated. So this way, if you have completed this thing, you are good to go to GST filing. Okay. Another thing is GST TDS. So for some of the organization, there is GST TDS option also, where you have to file TDS in the GST return. I think it is mainly for the e-commerce platforms. So if you have TDS also, then you have to just enable this one and mention that whether the TDS is for customers, vendors, or both. So I will select customer and vendor and click on save. So once I click on save, what will happen? The GST TDS option will get auto-populated at the time of creation of sales invoice and purchase invoices. Okay, so this is a new update which is updated while I am teaching the same to you. So this way you can update the GST TDS settings as well in Zoho Books. So I hope that the setting part is very much clear to you right now. And in the next, we are going to see how to check and file GSTR 3B in Zoom Books. Okay, so see you in the next class. Thank you so much.